Well, hello there. Welcome again, YouTube. This is your main man, Sports Love, with a sort of a short broadcast today. There was an event that took place at the Coleman Bowling Alley with a couple of bowling teams, and so I'll go over that right now. Fairview High School, St. Bernard High School competes in bowling competition. On December 13th, 2022, Fairview High School and St. Bernard High School had a bowling competition at the Coleman Bowling Center in Coleman, Alabama. This bowling match consisted of one regular 10 pin game of bowling where each bowler bowled a full game. The next three were what they called Baker games. Baker games are where the team is on one lane and it's a 10 frame game, but instead of every bowler bowling 10 frames, everyone rotates. If you have five on your team, person one bowls that frame. In frame two, the next person in the rotation bowls. The rotation process within the game, each player would get to play twice in a normal game, maybe less depending on how many you have on your team. After the Baker game is over, every team rotates to the next lane. The process is then done again. The game had three such Baker game scores. Um, in the 10 pin bowling game for St. Bernard boys, Cole Bissett scored 136, Luke Daly scored 89, Charles Gill scored 52, Reed Bissett scored 150, Javi Palter scored 137. Cash Daly and Parker Guthrie were members of the team, and they did not acquire 10 pin game statistics. The two who did not score in regular 10 pin bowling contributed to the Baker game scores. In the 10 pin bowling game for Fairview boys, Octavio Resendez scored 142, Ben Bryan scored 121, Devin McGee scored 114, Case Foster scored 83, and Brandon Brown scored 208. In the 10 pin bowling game for St. Bernard girls, Abby McBride scored 95, uh, Natalie Garcia 99, Yessie Santiago scored 76, Maddie Curbett scored 90, Caroline Sidley scored 118. Nora Bissett, another member of the team, did not acquire statistics during the 10 pin game but contributed in the Baker games. In the 10 pin bowling game for Fairview girls, Rihanna Russ scored 94, Cadence Ryan scored 115, Madison Kovar scored 130, Desi Pruitt scored 67, and Isabella Lopez scored 117. In the Baker games, the scoring was as follows: St. Bernard girls 127, 130, and 70. St. Bernard boys 111, 100, and 146. Fairview girls 84, 103, and 104. Fairview boys 112, 137, and 103. The total score between 10 pin bowling and the Baker games were as follows: Fairview boys 1,021, Fairview girls 814, St. Bernard boys 921, and St. Bernard girls 805. That bowling match was the last of the competitions for those teams that will be at the Coleman Bowling Center. There is still some of the season left when it comes to where they will be bowling that will lead to the regionals and ultimately the state competition. So I know that was very short and everything, but if you like this channel and like what you heard or see, please hit the like and subscribe button, and please share with everyone that you can that there's a sports coverage video for you. You can find me at youtube.com/at sports lov. I thank you for taking the time to watch this broadcast, and I hope that you have a very good day and a good rest of your holiday season. Have a good night.